Hi, this is Devin with BMC. I want to take you through our Team Machine and a couple other models that we have updated for 2015. The Team Machine is the flagship model for the BMC racing team. You might have seen it under TJ Van Garderen when he just picked up the US Pro Challenge win just a couple weeks ago. And it really kind of is the basis for everything that is BMC. We launched it last year, and to do so, we developed brand new rapid prototyping software in which produced about 34,000 different iterations of this frame before we were actually able to prototype it. We looked at things like comfort, stiffness, and weight, and basically this prototyping software came back and told us what the ideal for all of those categories were based on the values we had. So this is the actual model. This is it. This is what came out. And if you look close, you can see some really key fine details that we were able to develop from ACE technology. In a nutshell, it's a lot of compliance built into the fork, through the top, through the seat stays, and into the seat post. And that's complemented very nicely with a really stiff head tube, really oversized down tube, and a huge bottom bracket and chain stays throughout the bike. And what that gives you is a super lightweight bike that handles like it's on rails, but won't beat you up if you're riding it all day. Like I said, it's the choice for the BMC racing team. It's available in 3 different configurations: the SLR01, the 2, and the all-new 3 for this year. Brand new for 2015, BMC returns to the world of cyclocross. We've been kind of out of the call-up since 2008. This year, due to popular demand and an absolutely booming cross scene, we've relaunched the Cross Machine CX-01. We're really excited at this bike. I know we just talked about the Team Machine. You're seeing a lot of the same technology in the Cross Machine. So you're going to get a lot of compliance coming out of the fork, the seat posts, and the seat stays, but you've got a super stiff monster that's great for accelerating out of corners. You've got a lot of mud clearance throughout the entire bike. It's really, really well thought out for a cyclocross weapon. A couple of key features on the bike in terms of specification. This bike is disc specific, features some very clever internal cable routing that's going to keep the cables out of the way when you're working with the bike. Throughout the back, you're also going to see a lot of the compliance, and it's also a 1x11 specific frame if you purchase it as a complete. And you do actually get a front derailleur hanger. You can build it as you wish if you purchase the frame set outright. We're absolutely stoked to have this thing back, and we're looking forward to getting out and racing. Finally, we've got the Gran Fondo GFO2, and this bike is part of what we call our Endurance Series. And with the Endurance Series, what you're going to see is a slightly taller head tube. It's going to be a little bit more compact geometry, which is fantastic if you're into maybe a little bit more of an upright riding position. But at the same time, the really cool thing to note is that this is actually a frame that is, or similar frame that is raced in Paris-Roubaix and Flanders. So at BMC, we make bikes that are race driven. So despite it being a little bit more upright, despite it being a little bit more relaxed, you know that it's a thoroughbred racehorse. And to kind of complement that, or to explain that a little bit better, it's really a story of 2 different bikes here. If you look at the fork all the way through the narrow top tube, the super slim chain stays or seat stays down here, it really tells a story of a compliance. And that's because this is the most comfortable bike that we've actually ever produced. It's going to keep you fresh, and I mean, it's the Gran Fondo. If you go out and you ride a Century, if you're on some rougher roads, it's going to keep you a little bit more fresh in the saddle. It's going to keep you rolling all day. At the same time, when you get up out of the saddle, when you're putting power to the pedals, this massive head tube, this huge down tube, the oversized bottom bracket, and these super stiff chain stays are going to give you some phenomenal sprinting power. So when you think of an endurance bike, it's really not just about the riding position. It's also about a fantastic bike that's going to ride really well. It's going to respond when you want to, and it's going to handle like it's on rails. A couple of little creature comforts. This bike is intended to kind of get a little bit rough. It's not your traditional road bike. So it comes with a built-in chain catcher that you're going to find right behind the crankset. If you hit some rough stuff and the chain wants to skip, this won't let it. It also comes spec'd with 28C tires, which is great for gravel grinders, a little bit rougher roads. You let a little bit of tire pressure out and you actually have a really soft, comfortable ride. The bike also features DTI, which means it's future-proof. DTI is dual transmission integration. So you can run a mechanical system system or an electronic system with internal routing throughout the entire frame. The battery goes in the seat post. So really fantastic riding bike for somebody who wants something, again, a little bit more upright, but also wants to get it out of the saddle and give her a little bit.
For more videos and awesome cycling content, be sure to subscribe. Next.